And this is the first time we're going to see this this victim. It doesn't look that good, but yeah, it does look terrible. We'll just see if maybe they're just moving him out of there, or if they put him in an ambulance. That's some sort of sign, but yes. So basically, the activity that we were looking for, that anxious or that quick moving, that was going on the other side of the vehicle. Oh my gosh, he's completely alive.
What the hell?
What it do, YouTube world? Is Coffee back with the news for y'all, man. We got a lot of topics to get into, and I ain't got a lot of time, so we just gonna run them down, man. But this first clip here was wild, man. The other day I was live a couple nights ago. Shout out Thomas, J. Millie, Lon, whoever else was in there. Apologies if I forgot your name. And make sure y'all pull up to my lives, man. Call in, chop it up with me. It's a lot of fun. But news was breaking all over the place, right? Everyone was discussing how Anne Hesh had passed away, man. Y'all see that video clip there had everyone talking about they felt something funny was going on as well. Now, you know, she's had a long battle with addiction, drinking and whatnot. And in this situation, reportedly, like if she survived, RIP, she did pass away, but if she survived, she was going to be booked for DUI. You know what I mean? Because she was driving in LA, crashed into someone's house caught on fire. She got burnt up. You really can't see in the footage that she has burns on her, but it's, you know, a bird's eye view, I guess we could call it. But you see, they have her covered with the sheet, you know, which typically means the person is deceased. And like I said, everyone was talking about this then. We were going over it as well on the channel, you know what I mean, on the live. And all the people commenting on this online were like, yo, how the fuck she covered up like she deceased, and then she just rips out of everything, and they shove her in the ambulance and all that. They were like, yo, I think something don't add up here. Something ain't right. People were getting very conspiratorial vibes about all this. But reportedly, they said, you know, she lost consciousness on the way to the hospital, was already unconscious, just kind of woke up. And, you know, typically a lot of times if people have head injuries or different things of that nature, they will wake up and be very combative and just, you know, trying to rip all the tubes out of them or whatever, you know what I mean? And that's what ended up happening. She went to the hospital, was intubated, was in a coma. She had an anoxic brain injury. I'm not sure exactly what anoxic means, but it don't sound good. She had burns on her body, and she passed away. But that clip right there was what had everyone just tripping like, yo, something ain't right. Something ain't right. What do y'all think, man? I think she just happened to wake up and have that resurgence of energy and everything and was panicking. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. People think there's something funny about all this. But man, you know, obviously I was well aware of who Anne Hesh is. You know, there was a story back in the day where she was like distraught, was lost or something, and showed up at a fan's, not someone that they knew was a fan, someone that just happened to be a fan, and be like, yo, Anne Hesh is at my door and she's not making any sense, you know, like she's been through a lot of ish in her life. But and she did a lot of great movies, man. Like I've seen her in a ton of movies, but just a few to name off the top of my head: John Q, Psycho, Donnie Brasco, one of my favorite movies. I forgot she's in that. She's the wife, you know, Donnie Brasco's wife, who I think ends up leaving him 6 days, 7 nights. She's in a bunch of movies, man. But what do y'all think about this footage, this whole situation? R.I.P. Anne Hesh. In other news, man, I know you guys saw, I covered on my channel that horrible crash Nicole Linton out there in LA, driving like an asshole, killed a bunch of people, facing 6 murder charges, 5 manslaughter, and she deserves it in my opinion. You know, there's been another crash. I can't share the clip on here. I'm gonna leave a link for y'all to go check it out. This happened in Chicago outside of a gay club where 3 people were killed, a 4th person injured, not in good shape, in the hospital. But like, it's just got everyone talking, man, like what's going on here? Another one of these crashes. What's up with these high-speed crashes? In this situation, I feel like it's different. because reportedly there was like a brawl going on. So I think someone was trying to get the fuck up out of the way. You know, comment if y'all know what I mean. If you ever seen some ish like that happen where there's like a, you know, a fight outside of a bar or something like that. Someone just tries to hop in their car and dip the fuck up out of there. I think that's what seems to have gone on in this situation. Not a lot of info out, but we'll keep you guys updated. But, you know, like I said, people are reacting and comparing this to the Nicole Linton LA situation, and I just don't think it's the same. You know, that was a woman who, there's been a lot of reports. Some say she was suicidal or whatever the case, but just driving like right into an intersection like that. In this situation, it's fucked up what happened, and the person had no business driving like that. But I think it was someone trying to flee is from a fight is what I think was happening. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. Stay tuned for updates on this as well.
I see Yayo on tour with you.
Yeah.
Would y'all do a project in a documentary? When is that happening?
I'll probably do a project with them. I'm done with carrying them around. My back hurts.
I see Yayo with you on tour, though.
Yeah, look, yeah, it's a different animal. Like, if it doesn't, you know, if he does something wrong, I don't care what magnitude of it is. He'll look and he'll go, my bad. And you go, all right. And we just keep going to the next time he does something wrong. That's the relationship.
Right.
That is our relationship. Now, when you look at with Banks, all these other guys, they came in by way of him, and they have a different temperament. It's not the same relationship. So I don't necessarily go back to carrying him. So, you know, it's different. Like
Do you watch? Hold on. Do you watch G-Unit interviews? Do you watch like Banks interviews, Yayo interviews?
I see some of the stuff that come through. I saw he did something with Flex. I saw.
Yep.
So you see the clips?
Yeah. Not the whole interview, but I see pieces. Like I saw something he did with Joe Budden.
Yeah, he gave you big props on that. He said that you made him a better songwriter. You improved his craft.
Yeah, at that point, I wasn't doing nothing but writing.
How about that, y'all? 50 Cent. This interview, a lot of clips going viral from this thing, but you see he's asked about G-Unit, and he's tired. His back hurts. He is tired of carrying them. You know, we see Lloyd Banks Active just dropped the album and everything, and they actually mentioned how Banks had bigged up 50, that 50 made him a better songwriter and things of that nature. But Fifth's done. You know, Fifth's done with G-Unit. Pretty much done with the rap game, period, you know. But it was wild to hear him put it like that. He's made comments in the past. I remember shortly before the 2013 or 14 G-Unit reunion, you know, there was headlines going around where he was saying G-Unit members were like spoiled milk past their expiration date. But they did do the reunion then. Nothing really came of it. It is what it is, you know. It's funny to hear him, though, speak about Yayo. Like, they have a different relationship. Like, Yayo will always seem to have a place with 50. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, it's just wild. Another Yayo interview up on Vlad TV as well. Definitely got to go tap into that one, you know? Now, this was pretty funny to me right here. We know the Fivio foreign Mase drama been going on. I had a lot of Mase fans super mad at Coffee, you know what I mean? Because I personally feel like Mase did Fivio foreign dirty, filthy, you know what I mean? And that interview that he did, that Mase did with $1 million worth of game, where he tried to clear it up and throw all these different numbers out there and everything, it didn't make sense to me. To me, it sounded like a bunch of fast talk, like he's just pulling the ish out of his ass and making convo up. Like, I wasn't buying it, but other cats were, and they was wild mad at Coffee for my commentary regarding the situation. But it's funny, right? As you see, Fivio Foreign had said he's dropping this track. That's where you see this artwork where they photoshopped the classic Harlem World cover and made it, you know, with Fivio Foreign on it. Because I guess he's got a track coming where he's sampling Mace's What You Want from Harlem World, which Harlem World is one of the, like, I fuck with that album heavy from beginning to end. It takes me back. So many dope tracks on there. Comment your favorite tracks from Harlem World. 24 Hours to Live, that coming out joint with DMX on the hook. the joint with Busta Rhymes, Wanna Act, like so many bangers on there. Like I really fuck with that album. But Fivio Foreign is dropping this where he samples What You Want. I think it's gonna be a diss track. He's saying he brought back Mase back to life, you know, with bringing him up in the media, and I do believe that's true. And something that's funny with all this that I had been pointing out is this ain't the first time Mase had come back. Mase come back like 3-4 times, other than when he put out the Welcome Back album. He pretty much is in and out quick, you know, and doesn't really capitalize off any of the momentum that he has. In this situation, it seemed a little different. He really was like wilding out, talking about I'm signing with Death Row. He's doing videos talking about Yeezy and all this ish and everything, and no music. I don't believe, or maybe I missed it, but I don't think Mase has dropped any music, and it seems like he's fading away again. So I don't know. Do you guys think, is this the last we've seen of Mase, or does he got something else coming? Is he going to respond to Fivio Foreign? If this is indeed a diss, let me know. But I thought this Photoshop was funny as fuck, y'all. This viral video here, I just wanted to share with you guys. I thought it was pretty crazy, man. You see this fucking big-ass turtle. I don't know if these people accidentally caught it while out fishing or whatever, but you see they returned it to the sea, or maybe it was a turtle that was sick and they wanted to go put it back in the ocean. They got it, nursed it back to health. I don't know, but it's just a massive ass turtle, right? I just thought this was interesting. Wanted to share it with y'all. I don't know why I thought turtles could live hundreds and hundreds of years, but after digging and doing a little research after seeing this clip, I guess like it's only like a hundy. I don't know.
18 joints. Okay, 18 joints.
18 songs.
Well, Pressure List is the one I want to talk about.
Okay.
All right, so you and Future, how does this song come about?
Okay, so it's a really crazy story. So I had the beat for Pressure Licious, right? And I recorded the song, and I recorded it one way. And I'm like, you know what? This would really sound hard if Future was on it. So I feel like being a woman in the industry, reaching out to a man trying to get a feature is always gonna be a task. Like, you know, like you never know what to expect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how it's about to go. So how I went about it was, okay, somebody figure out what's Future feature price. Like, let's just ask him what's his feature price.
Okay.
And they was like, okay, $250. He won $250K. I was like, okay, bet. Somebody go pull $250,000 out the bank.
Out the account real quick?
Yeah, somebody go pull $250,000 out the bank and go drop it off to Future and tell him I need the verse before he leave. Cause I feel like we was both in Miami, and I told my manager, I was like, Fierce, and I feel like it was a Sunday, but I wanted that feature. I was like, Fierce, you gotta go get that money out the bank. He was like, Megan, how you want us to pull $250,000 out the bank? I told somebody from my label, I was like, we need to give Future $250,000 before he leave Miami, because I gotta get this verse. But anyways, blah blah blah. We got the $250,000.
Okay.
And I had my manager go drop it off to him in the backpack, and he gave me my verse back. First of all, he rapped over the whole beat, like
He gave you the full.
he gave me the whole
Song.
Future experience. Like, yeah, he gave me the whole song. So because he gave me the whole song, I had to go in the studio and I had to like
Edit.
put it together. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, man. Meg Thee Stallion in the interview there, you hear her talking about getting this feature from Future. She had to. He gave her a few verses. I guess she had to chop it up and put it together, and then write her verse. To match the vibes Future was putting out there. But $250,000 for the verse. Can y'all believe that? Like, man, if some of these artists, if they don't feel like putting out music on their own, they could just, they could take a year off and just do a few features. You know what I mean? Because with this conversation here about her getting this verse from Future for Pressure Licious, other artists, feature prices coming up, and again, these might not be accurate, you know what I mean, but this is just what's being quoted out there. $100K for 2 Chainz verse, $100K for Lil Baby, Rich the Kid $120, Polo G $150, Snoop $250,000, same price as Future, $300K for the Baby verse, $300 for NBA Youngboy, Dirk $350, and Nicki Minaj $500,000 $1 million. That's crazy. I remember I saw a video out there that a independent artist did. I forget his name, but I follow his channel. And, you know, he had a song that charted, you know what I'm saying, and did some streams real well. And, you know, like, this dude seems to have a promising career. But he did a similar video where he was showing how he had a song that was doing well and he wanted to get a known artist on the remix. And you know what was something really dope that I found out from this video that the guy did, where he was reaching out to all these different artists trying to get him on a feature. Nipsey Hussle had RIP to the GOAT. He had a price for independent artists, and it was only like a few racks as opposed to an artist already in the game. I thought that was dope, like that Nip was trying to look out for guys, you know, who were trying to get in the game, that he would do a discounted verse for them because he knew they ain't have it like that, you know what I'm saying? But Meg Thee Stallion, we hear this, like, she calls the label up like, yo, we need this 250K, let's get it over to Future. Someone went, pulled it out of the bank, put it in a backpack, and got it right over them. Like, it's wild, man. From day one, Meg Thee Stallion has been backed, like, by the label so heavily. You know what I mean? Like, she's telling the label what to do. It's just wild to me. But that's going to conclude this video, guys. Hit the comments. Thanks for watching. Want to know what you guys think about all these topics. Stay tuned. Much more coming. It's Coffee. I'm out of here, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Music, news, sports, and more. Peace.